Good morning, girls. We will review Unit 9. What is energy? Energy is the ability to cause change in matter. We have different forms of energy, as the sun, for example. It produces light energy and heat energy. Also, the donkey, he is moving, so this is kinetic energy. The megaphone, this is sound energy. The fire, heat and light. The hamburger, chemical. The electric cable, electrical. So we have different forms. We will study each one of them. What are the different forms of energy that we know? The light energy, which is the radiant energy, the kinetic energy, which is the energy of motion, heat energy, electrical energy, sound energy, potential, chemical, and nuclear. First, we have the kinetic energy, which is the energy in motion. Then we have the potential energy, which is the energy something has because of its position or condition. What does this mean? It means that this boy or this man, he is riding his bicycle. When he is not moving, he is in his position or in his condition. This is called potential energy. But when he moves in or out, this is kinetic. This girl, when she is holding the ball here up the hill or the stairs, she is in potential energy. But when she throw the ball, this is kinetic energy. Okay, so kinetic means energy in motion. Potential means in its position or condition. What about the mechanical energy? Mechanical is the total potential energy and kinetic energy of an object. The total of both of them. If I added the potential to the kinetic energy of this girl, this is the mechanical energy. Or if I added the energy when he is moving and the energy when he stopped, both of them, or the total, is called mechanical energy. Then we have the light energy. It is the form of energy that travels through space. So light can travel through space. Here, for example, the sun, it gives us four kinds of energy. Light energy, heat energy, chemical energy because the plants make photosynthesis from it, and electrical energy. We can use the sun to produce electricity from solar cells. Sound energy, it is made when something moves back and forth. This back and forth motion is called vibration. So the sound that we hear from any sound instrument, for example, or even someone talking beside us, it is a back and forth motion which is called vibration. Okay, this is the sound energy. It is vibration or back and forth motion. Then we have the chemical energy. It is the energy that can be released by a chemical change. Examples, the gasoline that we put in the car, this is chemical energy. The battery is chemical energy. The food that we eat is chemical energy. We need it to burn food so we can get energy to move. Then we have the electrical energy. It is the energy that comes from electric current. From where do we produce or generate electricity? We generate electricity using the chemical energy released from burning fossil fuels like the coal and natural gas. Okay, so electricity is generated by burning chemical energy, by burning the fossil fuels and the coal and natural gas. Some forms of energy can be changed to another forms. Like what? Like chemical energy, for example. This boy, he ate the apple before he ride the bike. So he changed the food that he eat into energy by riding the bike. The chemical energy in the battery, when we put it in a torch, it will give us light. The gasoline, when we put it in a car, it will move. So it's chemical to mechanical. The electrical energy of the plug, when we put it in the wall or the socket on the wall, it will give us light energy. The light of the sun, the plant can use it as a chemical energy in photosynthesis. The electrical plug also, when we put this toaster into the socket, it will produce heat energy to heat the toast. So energy can change forms from a form to another, and you should know 2 or 3 examples of them. So if any one of them came in the exam, or a picture to show you that energy changed from which form to which form. Okay, for example, here also this is explanation for the photos. Electrical energy changes to light energy when you turn on or switch the light on. Chemical energy in the gasoline we put in the car changes to mechanical energy when the driver press on the gas pedals of the car to drive. Then we have the heat energy. This is the last one. Heat energy, it's the energy that moves between objects that have different temperatures. It moves from, if both of them were cold or both of them were hot, the energy or the heat energy will not transfer. It needs a different temperatures. Okay, why? Because it moves from the high temperature to the one with the lower temperature. How heat is transferred? We have 3 ways: convection, conduction, radiation. Conduction is the first one. It's the transfer of heat or electric current from one substance to another by a direct contact. You have to touch it. It is the transfer of heat through solid when you hold the pan or the pot. Okay? Then the convection is the transfer of heat through liquid or gas. Like here, when we heat the pot, the heat transfer from the fire to the pot and then to the water. When it reaches the water, this is convection. Okay? But if you hold the solid hand of the pot with your hands, this is conduction. And the rays that comes out from the fire is radiation. It is rays or waves, energy that is radiated or transmitted in the form of rays or waves or particles. What is the difference between the 3 of them? Conduction is the transfer of heat between 2 objects that are touching. You have to touch it. The convection is the transfer of heat within a liquid or gas. Radiation is the transfer of heat without a matter to carry it. We need nothing to transfer the heat of the sun to us. Okay, it travels in rays or in waves or in the air particles. No need for a matter like a solid or a liquid or a gas to carry it. Conductors and insulators. We have the conductors are the materials that transfer or allows the heat to be transferred very well. Metals are typically good conductors. We have the metal, we have the water, we have the steel, we have the diamond. All these are called conductors or materials that transfer heat very well. What about the insulators? They are materials that are poor conductor of heat or that do not allow the transfer of heat. Like what? Like wood, like paper, like plastic foam, like rubber, plastic, foam, dirt. All these examples are examples of insulators or materials that are poor conductor of heat. I hope it's easy. Thank you, girls. If you have any question, please send it for me.